back here on the show, and we have Camellia Tatchev joining us. Camellia, good to
Hi.
have you on the show
Hello,
finally.
Hi, hi,
I
hi.
love your shirt.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, and I love it too. And I was so surprised when I entered here. On the right-hand side, there was a table with jewelry, and the jewelry had the flower of life as well. So it's a
Wow,
perfect match.
synchronicity.
Yeah, and there was more Flower of Life stuff too. I know, I don't know if you should mention it. Richard had some Flower of Life stuff going on too, right?
Yes, yes. It's
Wow.
getting much and much more popular lately. I'm
So
happy about it.
that's some of what you do, right?
Yes, yes. This is actually the core of the work of Drunvalo Melchizedek. He started with decoding the flower of life and actually what does it mean. And he is the first one in our in our times
Time.
actually to decode that the human light body is on a geometrical and mathematical way. He decoded just based on the flower of life. There is everything there.
Now, we're also talking about, when we talk about Drunvalo, we're talking
Yes.
about the Merkaba.
Yes.
Now, I was building my Merkaba before 2012.
Is that a new kind of car?
Well, you need your Merkaba to survive the
The transformation.
that's right, the transformation.
So it is a
Transformation.
new kind of car.
It's a new kind of car, and
Yeah.
it's got all natural materials because, of course, the synthetic materials can't survive the transition. Right, Camellia?
Absolutely. So the Merkaba activation, according to the book, The Asian Secret and Flower of Life, which is that one. And
Okay.
I hope that many people know that book.
Okay.
It's a synthetic Merkaba. It's Merkaba that it's based on the brain, not on the heart. So from 2011, Drunvalo Melchizedek created a school of remembering and a program that it's called Awakening the Illuminated Heart. And what actually the program does is teaching how actually to activate Merkaba from the heart, and it's a totally automatic way. There is no need of logically thinking about the breaths and all this logical thinking that it was before. But awakening the illuminated heart is not only about Merkaba. It's so much. It's a great journey that leads you day after day to a deeper understanding of who you are, and actually, it's reawakening your memory of who you are. This is the most important. Is the remembering process. It's not a knowing process.
So what do you? So you hold workshops, or
Yes.
okay? And what do you do in those workshops, or what can somebody expect?
Yes. So first, the workshop it's 4 days, and there is a stepping stones of the workshop. The first one, before we do any kind of work and deep into the journey, into the heart, and connecting with the brain and all these things, of course, we need healing.
Okay.
So the first day and two are especially for healing and preparing the journey to begin. Of course, we as humans, we hold a lot of emotional drama, and this is one obstacle that really prevent us to really go and experience the space of the true heart, the space of true unity, because this is what heart is. It's a unity consciousness.
So you help to clear some emotional drama during that
Yes.
4 day
Yes,
period.
4 days. After that, we are doing special meditation to connect with Mother Earth and Father Sun, but on a level of love, on a level of vibration of love, and really feeling them as alive and as nourishing love to us because they are our parents, our divine parents as a human beings. After we connect with them, and then we are now ready to go and dive into the heart space. And there it's a very sacred spaces in the heart, which are described from very old ancient traditions in spirituality. And They're called sacred space of the heart and a tiny space of the heart. And today's science actually, it is confirming that spaces like that are existing. Maybe you know this book, Living in a Heart, by Drumvalo Melchizedek as well. So there he describes in details the connection and how the science is matching with spirituality. So, but mainly the toroidal field around the heart is a pure confirmation about existing of this spaces, sacred and tiny space of the heart.
Tiny space of the heart?
Tiny, yes, very tiny. But when you go there, it's not that tiny because actually it's humongous.
So it's bigger on the inside than on the outside.
Exactly. It's the whole universe is there.
So what do you do when you're there?
And how do you get there?
Well, you have to clear the emotional.
Exactly.
You have to clear the emotional blocks. That happens in day 1 and day 2.
Exactly.
And then by the time we get to the heart in day 3.
Yes, day 3, yes.
Wow. Okay, so
yes.
then that's where you get the tiny space. So
yes, exactly.
Go ahead.
And trust me, once you go there, nobody wants to come back.
It's kind of
when
like...
I say to my students, open your eyes and take off your mask, they do that and they say, oh, I don't want to come back.
It's kind of like those people who have those near-death experiences.
No, it's like the Nexus in that Star Trek
No,
movie.
it's like being on the moon without any spaceship.
Well, there you go. Maybe that's what happened to Edgar Mitchell.
Exactly.
Was he on 4-day workshop before he went to the moon? Maybe that's what happened.
It was interesting while I was listening to him that actually once you have the access to the tiny space, you don't need any spaceships. The tiny space, it will take you everywhere your intention
So
goes.
that's the Merkaba. Would that be the Merkaba?
Not yet.
Oh,
not
we're
yet.
not in the car
wait,
yet.
Wait.
Think of the money NASA can save.
Think of the money we can all save, actually. So what's the Merkaba then that
So
he was
really
talking
to
about?
activate the Merkaba, we need as well to re-establish the human halo around the head and to open our third eye. So what we do, there is a very special exercises and meditations how to do that. And
So is that part of
techniques.
this workshop too?
Yes,
Camellia?
exactly.
Okay,
It's a part of the workshop.
Okay.
And after we open the third eye, then, and when we are in a tiny space, then we are able actually to connect them in a very, very specific way and make them in balance and harmony. So after this is done, then we are ready to activate the Merkaba, and then this is what happens.
So when you activate the Merkaba, what happens? I would imagine you really don't want to come back after that. It's a one-way trip.
No, the Merkaba can be active with you all the time, but there is another trick here. If you really like to go in the next dimensional level, you have to take your personal decision. And actually, this is not a single decision process, not a, how can I say, it is, we are going together as one, together with Mother Earth, because Mother Earth is the one that it will show us when we are ready to do that.
To
And
do
when-
what? To go where?
Well, when we are ready really to go on the next dimensional level of existence.
And what's going to happen then?
Is that the shift everybody's talking about, Camellia?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, this is about the shift, yes.
And what's going to happen? The lion will lie down with the lamb?
You know
that means
what,
no more eating
you know
meat,
what
Hugh.
is going to happen? Before that, the most important, even I can say that is the core of our everyday life is to be in our heart and really learn how to create everything around us from unity of the heart. Because why so important? It is like that because on the next dimensional level, whatever you feel, whatever you think, it manifests instantly.
Oh, yeah.
So if your everyday life is with peace in yourself, with happiness in yourself, with love to you and everybody around you and everything around you, then It's very easy.
So, okay. So, Camellia, you said everybody's going though. Does that mean you have to wait for everybody to get there before you can actually go?
What what Drunvalo says, and I trust and believe my teacher so much, is that when the time comes, you will know, you will remember exactly what to do.
Okay.
And it's something like a small birdie just opening the wings for first time, standing on the edge of the nest, and really knowing and remembering what needs to be done. Never done it before, right? It's for first time. Never done it before, but open the wings and goes. And then
Did they come back? Are they gone?
I'm talking about the birdie that learns to fly.
Oh, okay,
Right?
okay. So that's
Yes.
metaphorical. So,
Yes,
where are
yes.
you on this journey?
Where I am?
Like, have you had that Merkaba? I'm assuming you have because you teach the workshops.
Of course.
Okay.
So
When will that
my
moment be ready for you,
my
if you know?
you know, it's not about me. Absolutely. My mission, let's say, is to spread the teaching to as more people as possible. This is the most important because this teaching is a meditation, and it's elevating your consciousness on a much higher levels than we have it so far. You see the world on a totally different perspective, on a totally different way, as
So,
oneness.
so I'm assuming things have changed for you since you started.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
very
Okay.
much, very much, very much, very much.
So
Thank you.
okay, so you've the book Living in the Heart, and you're giving a workshop, right?
Yes.
So do you want to just talk a little bit about the workshop, how long it lasts, what people, how they will benefit from it, and that sort of thing? And when's the next one starting?
Okay, let's start from the back. The next one is gonna be in March, and please check the website www.drunvalo.net. There are all the workshops are listed there. Every workshop, it's 4 days, usually starts on Thursday and finishing on Sunday, 8 hours every day.
Okay.
And
And is it in Toronto, downtown Toronto?
it is
Camellia?
Burlington area.
Burlington,
West.
okay.
Yes, it's not that far. It's Burlington area. So.
Okay.
Is Drunvalo going to be here for that, or are you doing it, or?
Oh, of course. Well, I'm doing the workshop. That's why he's training so many teachers.
Oh,
He
okay.
trained 200 teachers all over the world to do this precious work. And so far, he is teaching 2 more workshops, Awakening the Illuminated Heart, in February and April. And afterwards, he is designing a new program, which is called The Way to Do is to Be.
Okay, so that's great because and people could be watching this
Absolutely.
in the future, right?
Absolutely.
Even though we're already living in the future.
Absolutely.
So
But
they can just get those schedules from the drunvalo.net website, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So, and I like to just point to something that this is the most important thing, to learn how to live from our heart, to live from our unity. And this is why he's designing his new workshops, the way to do this,
So-
just to be.
To that point, before we go, to that point, what can people do in the meantime to start living from the heart as soon as they finish
Like right
watching
now.
the show?
Or yeah, right now. What can we do?
Right now is first bring your awareness about how you're reacting to everything around you. Do you perceive the fact and the event with your mind, comparing and judging, or you perceive this fact as just it is? I'm perceiving this fact with your heart, from unity.
So judge with our
love.
heart, not with our head, right?
Exactly, exactly.
You
Not
know-
from the point of ego,
Yeah.
from the point of the love.
And hugs.
Exactly.
Hugs work.
Hugs are the most healing ones.
The heart-to-heart hug.
Left to
Yes,
left.
that's
It's a new
right.
kind of
left
hug.
to left. That's right.
Yes,
That's what
left
every
to left.
because that's a very good point, Hugh. We always hug on the other side. Always,
no.
and we should be hugging
We're starting to do the hug-to-hug,
on the right
heart-to-heart hug on the right.
correct side.
Yeah.
Which is if I'm hugging on this side, right? Because the heart is on the
Your
left side.
head goes to the right.
No, my head
No.
goes.
The head goes to the right.
Oh yeah, from my perspective.
Yeah.
But from their perspective, it's the left. So they're
Well, they
coming
go
on
right
this
too.
side.
They go right too. Everybody goes right.
Oh, okay.
It's right. It's not like when you drive
Yeah,
your
I
car.
noticed.
Okay,
I don't think. Okay, I just feel.
I'll drive
okay.
on the right. You drive on the left.
Then we'll be seeing stars. We'll be in a whole other planet because we'll be hitting each other. But okay, yeah. So Hugh has a right. So Hugh has a correct. So it's hugging
left to
to.
left.
I go to the right and they go to the right. Okay.
everybody
that's
goes
it.
right.
Okay.
And then you bumping the heads.
It's true. It's true.
So,
but I think that's a
Camellia,
really effective way.
like, do you have? I mean, so drunvalo.net is
Net,
the website, but
yes.
do you have any web presence for yourself or?
So far, exactly for myself, I don't, but everybody can find me on his website,
Yeah.
drunvalo.net.
Okay.
The workshops are there, listed by
all the
dates.
practitioners are there.
Yes,
and so the
all
ones
the
in
teachers,
Toronto and
absolutely, all
Okay.
the teachers are there. You can look by a teacher or by area or by country, so it's very easy. As well, it's possible just to become a member of the website, and then you have access to so many of Drunvalo's videos who are kept only for members of the school,
okay.
which is a great thing. As well, if you see this poster somewhere, this is the poster of the workshop,
Okay. Wow.
Okay.
the heart,
It's I love the color. It's beautiful.
and
Purple.
the flower of life.
Wow.
And this is something that's going to be ongoing,
Yes.
at least until there's something.
Yes.
Now, okay. So I gotta ask you a question though,
Yes.
just before we go, because
Is this about his brother?
no,
Oh, okay.
it's about Drunvalo himself. Because as 2012 was approaching, the December 21st, 2012, somebody gave me some literature from Drunvalo, and it was like, you got to get your Merkaba ready because it's going to hit on December 21st. You have to get ready for the shift. Is there a time frame to this? Should people be concerned about getting this living from the heart together by a certain time before the dimensions shift?
Yes. So Drunvalo, what he is saying, and actually he's saying this it's based on the indigenous predictions and people. There is a window of time, which actually is finishing in the end of 2015, beginning of 2016.
So that's it. And which sort of
Yes.
coincides to the the people that did the time travel. They couldn't see beyond 2015.
Well, but didn't the Mayans, weren't they not able to see beyond 2012?
Yeah, but they could have been
And
off by a couple years.
they actually said that this is a window of time,
Okay.
and the
Okay,
change it will
I see.
take place exactly in the windows of time.
Okay, Camellia, great to have you on the show.
Thank you.
I think your voice probably got a lot softer after you started to do this because your voice is so soft and you seem very much at peace.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
Thank
Okay.
you.
So we're just going to take a little break right now. We're going to come back with DT and T3.
Not to be confused with DMT.
I want
Right.
to ask you a few more questions about DMT. Maybe another day. Okay,
It's
we'll be
another
right
way to
back.
hit a Merkaba, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Everyone knows the news is boring as hell. We might as well make a rift in the space-time. Chop it up and add a baseline. Yeah.
Some of my colleagues somehow feel like heroes when they vote to cut food stamps. To cut food stamps.
Watch me cut this program. I'm like Superman. Had a baby with a lady named Ayn Rand. All my chicken broke families, crispy say. Make a ham drone, send it to Afghanistan. Ain't nothing worse than a flying hell. For a mountain man, the Taliban.
Some of my colleagues travel to foreign countries and they didn't pay a dime for a single meal.
Hell no.
They dine on steak, vodka, and caviar. Caviar. Steak, vodka, and caviar.